Good evening. Today I am at Movenpick Hotel for the premiere, the Ghanaian premiere of Coming to Africa. So I'm sitting inside Movenpick Hotel. We're inside of the ballroom that has been set up to do this film screening. Right now I am sitting on the side designated for media. There are people who are slowly trickling in. It was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, but it's now at like 7:30, 7:45. So it's running a bit behind, and we're just waiting for people to arrive so that the movie can get started. And some of the actors from the film are here today, along with some of the production team. So this is going to be a really interesting night to see how this film came together, because I had mentioned to some people before that I actually auditioned for a small role in this film last year. It was filmed, part of it in Ghana, part of it in the US. It was a whole thing during your return, and it was like the coming together of the diaspora and the local creative community to create something, and just showing how we can come together and create. A lot of times people forget that there's a lot of talent in the continent of Africa. There's also a lot of talent in America. A lot of African Americans have, a whole genre of movies and a lot of stories to tell, and the coming together, this is like the perfect time, because there's a lot of people from the diaspora interested in Africa. There's a lot of people in Africa interested in the diaspora. So this movie is called Coming to Africa. I don't know the storyline yet, but it'll be really interesting to see how this all comes together. But here's, you can see the setup. People are slowly coming in, and it is here in the ballroom of the Movenpick Hotel. And I see that the light keeps going dark and light because the screen is in front of me and there's like lights flashing while we're here. So apologies for the light going dark and then going bright during this video. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to try to chat with some of these people after the film as well and hear their thoughts, as well as what inspired this film. Are you in the movie?
No, ma'am, I'm not. Okay. Unfortunately. So I'd have loved to be in the movie, though.
I know, me too. I actually auditioned for a part in this movie.
Really?
Yes. They didn't pick me.
Basira.
It's fine. I'm excited to see what's in store with this film. Yeah. You know what I think is really great is this is like the coming together of the diaspora with the local creative community.
Right.
Do you think that this is a sign of things to come for Ghana as far as working with people from the diaspora in the creative industries?
Yes, actually, if it's projected and promoted well. So the problem we have sometimes is we can have a good product, but we fail to market and promote it properly. But if this is promoted well and properly, other people in the diaspora would see how easy or how possible collaborations are, and it could be a good beginning of better things.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's done properly, and why not? It's gonna be endless possibilities.
Definitely. And tell my audience about yourself.
Well, my name is Elikem Kumoji. I'm also called Elikem the Tailor. I'm a fashion designer, actor, TV show host, MC. I'm a little versatile. I'm called a jack of all trades sometimes, but I'm a master of one. I'm a master of fashion. And I'm out here.
So, PY,
Yes.
the night is here
Yes.
for the premiere here in Ghana. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel very excited that we brought it back home and it started from Ghana. It was supposed to end here. It was supposed to be a whole tour across Africa this year and then end home in Ghana. But then the pandemic. But I'm super excited that it's starting off from Ghana and it's home. We are here. We are live. Khalil is here. Anwar is here. It's a great feeling.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what brought this film together? Like, how did you guys find each other to collaborate on this project?
Well, it's a connection that was needed, because that's the goal of this movie and sort of the movement that we're trying to create right now with the team that I'm with, as far as Anwar and Khalil is concerned. It all came about because of Power Uhuru, and Power Uhuru is Anwar's cousin.
Okay.
Now, I went to school in Little Rock, Arkansas. I lived there for over 5-6 years. So Memphis is just next door. I used to go there all the time.
I didn't know you live in Arkansas.
Oh, wow.
I learned something new about you today.
Well, down south, deep down south, I love it. So that's where the connection is coming from. Power is from Memphis, lived there. I met Power through Bless the Mic about 12, 13 years ago.
Okay.
We spoke about doing the movie, and he linked up with his cousin. We connected 2 years ago, and we're here. And I think this is a very authentic connection. It's different. You're in the industry.
Yes.
It's different when we have production crew coming here, coming to film. They just pick and choose where they want to film. We had 100% control over everything.
That's great. That's great, because so many productions come here and they control it all.
Yes. Yes.
So it's great that Ghana got a chance, Ghanaian creators got a chance to really control what was happening here on the ground.
Exactly. And the movie, 80% of the movie was shot here.
I didn't know it was that much. I thought it was 50-50.
Apart from the AP and the director, everybody else came from here. Sound, like everything else came from Ghana.
Amazing.
That's what we need.
That's amazing.
We know we lack a few things, but we need to start this kind of collaboration so we can really, get going. So I'm super excited.
I'm excited too.
I know you're excited.
I know. So we're just about to head in for the premiere now.
Yes.
I want to hold you up because we gotta wait. We need you to get started.
I know.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much, darling.
And I'm looking forward to the film.
Thank you so much, darling.
So I'm here with Khalil Kain, who is one of the actors from the film, a star. You're one of the stars of this movie. Veteran actor, you all know him. He's been in the business for what, 25 years?
Yeah, almost 30 years.
30 years. Oh my gosh.
Yup.
Life.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And you're still in the game, and I love that because it just shows longevity with this career, right? Now, the question I have for you is, how did you get involved with this particular project, coming to Africa?
Anwar Jamison, who wrote and directed the film and stars in the film, he just reached out to me. I guess he's a fan of the work and wanted me in the film. How do you do that? You ask. I mean, for folks out there, you want something done, go do it. I mean, he did. He found my email address. He wrote me a well-crafted email asking me to take a look at his project. So I did, and I really liked the script.
That's great.
So here I am.
You know what? That is so true. A lot of times people are afraid to ask.
Right.
And if you don't ask, you'll never know what'll happen because there's so much fear that someone's going to say no, that it doesn't happen. So I'm glad that you shared this because it might inspire you to go ahead and just ask because you won't get it if you don't ask. Back to the film.
Yes.
What was your favorite part about shooting in Ghana? Was it your first time here? Was there something that really stuck out to you with working with people here?
So, I didn't get to shoot in Ghana.
Oh, you didn't?
Everything I shot was in Memphis.
Oh.
So that was part of the deal.
Okay.
It was a smaller budget for the film. I did not know these people intimately. So it was an ambitious undertaking. So I was like, I don't know y'all good enough to be going to Africa on this budget. So he restructured something and said, how about playing this role and everything you would shoot would be in Memphis and then you could do the movie. I was like, all right, I'll do that.
Okay.
But now I'm here.
I was gonna say, so what brought you here this time?
The film turned out really nice. They wanted me to come and support the film and help promote the film and help put some things in place for coming to Africa too.
Oh,
yeah.
too.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, and I've never been to Africa at all, so I was very excited to come to Ghana.
So this is your first trip?
Yeah.
How many days have you been here?
It'll be a week, the whole trip.
Okay.
I'm thinking about extending though.
Everybody who comes wants to extend their trip to Ghana.
I love Ghana. I do.
So what are some of the things that surprised you? Because I know there's a lot of people a lot of African Americans in particular, who've never been to Africa, never even been outside of their state even, sometimes not even out of their hometown. What surprised you the most coming to an African country?
Well, I got to watch the film back in the U.S. So I got to see Nana McBrown do her thing. Then I get here and there's billboards everywhere of this woman. You know, I had no idea she was like this giant megastar here.
Yeah.
And then she cooked us dinner at her house, and the best meal I've had in Ghana was at Nana's house.
Yeah, she is a big star in Ghana for sure.
It was lovely. She was so warm and just kind. We had a lot of fun at her place. But I don't know. I mean, going to Cape Coast.
Oh, that's emotional.
Well, it was one of those things I knew I would do at some point. So I did it, and I'm still processing. I'll be processing for a while. But it was necessary.
It is.
Yeah.
Because of lineage.
Part of what we do as performers, as entertainers, as artists, is to affect the people. It should be. That should be the core of it. And for me to do what I need to do, this has come up time and time again. So to go to the source and figure that out, like from a physical place, I think is going to take everything that I do to another level.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
talking
so
to
much.
me today.
Pleasure. Nice
meeting
to meet you. Yes, you can give me
I know,
a hug.
she give you a hug. I know.
Ms. Addo, I'll definitely start with you. So you are the director and the writer. Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you. Medasi.
Okay, so is there anything you want to say to the people, those watching from home, streaming, and to those who are here?
Yes, I would. I won't make it long, but I'm a bit emotional. Thank everybody who's out here, who came out to watch this. This movie premiered, first San Francisco Black Film Festival, but that was just virtual. Las Vegas Black Film Festival, we premiered officially, won 3 awards, nominated for 6. Indie Memphis Film Festival, we won Best Hometowner Feature. It showed in a few places. We just showed in Dallas, Texas. We showed in Wisconsin. But this was the one. That's all I want to say. I told a couple of them before this, I was nervous all day. I wasn't nervous before any of the other screenings. I'm a little emotional because I wanted to know what Ghana was going to say. I wanted to know how Ghana was going to react. So some of the laughter, some of the reaction, I'm telling you, it's making me emotional because I did this for Ghana. I love Ghana. I have to dedicate this to my cousin, Power Uhuru, and Future. Power was in there who played my brother and his wife. They came over here in 2006, and they laid the foundation for all of this. And it was just a situation, we would call it red tape in the U.S. I won't go into detail, but they should have been here. But they're watching this right there on the live stream. Living my best life in Ghana. Y'all check them out on YouTube. They're doing so much to further this conversation between the diaspora and Africa. And that's a conversation we need to have. This is a connection. We family. We come from different places, but we both got things that can benefit each other. And this movie showed that. It's me and PY, that's my brother, forever. The whole cast and crew, I love y'all, man. I'm so happy to see y'all. And man, that's about it. I ain't gonna talk all night, man. I'm overwhelmed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'd like to pass the mic. This is your first time in Ghana?
Yes.
Is it your first time in Africa?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a lot to say. Over to you.
Ghana, thank you for having me. This has been a wonderful experience, and I want to thank Anwar Jamison for putting this together, and PY for putting this together. Doing a film like this, it's fun to do the movies, but then to get to come to Africa, to get to come to Ghana, is the icing on the cake. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. So this has been a collaboration between PK Films and My Prime Entertainment. So I'm passing over to PY Addo-Boateng. You are a senior in this, so are you over to you?
Thank you, thank you. A round of applause for K-Swag doing a wonderful job this evening. And first of all, I'd like to thank the creator for giving us this opportunity to be able to work together to bring out something that we believe that will impact not just this generation, but generations to come. Because we all want people. If you see us right from my main man in the corner, all the way down to Anwar. If you go anywhere else and they ask you, where are these people from? They probably say they are all Ghanaians. They will never single anyone out. So we all want people regardless of what the situation is. It's been a long journey. This is My Prime Entertainment's first movie production. And I must say, I'm very proud of what we've really brought out. Thank you very much, Anwar, for having faith in me. Thank you, Power, Future. You guys are the truth. Bless the mic. We've started this like 10, 11 years ago. We've come far and we're here. And on top of this, I'm proud that my mom was here. She came to support us fight COVID and everything. Really good. And, I said this earlier on. Most often when production companies come to Ghana or come to Africa, they dictate the pace. But this is something that we had 100% control over right from the onset. So once again, I'd like to thank all the cast, the crew, technical crew, everybody. My main man, right? My brother Kofi. In fact, I'll just pass the mic on to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone for coming out here today. I would say that it was a great experience for me working with Anwar. Thank you, Anwar, for giving me this opportunity. And the cast, the crew, everybody that worked on the project, we put out our efforts and made sure that we could bring something out that you guys will love. Thank you, and expect better and more to come. Thank you.
Okay, so I must say seeing the final product on a giant screen like this makes me proud to be a part of it and super proud to be African. So I'll just give a little speech. So back in film school, I watched Akon's video and he taught me one thing. He said, filmmakers, we have the power to change the narrative, and I agree. Look, there are dirty places, filth, poor people, somewhere in America, London, Africa, it's everywhere in the world, but guess what? They choose to show us the beautiful parts because what you sell determines the interest of the people. So can we change the narrative? Let's get real. Some people outside Africa are scared just at the mention of the name Africa. Chocolates come in here. Because we put so much effort in showing the world how bad Africa is. But newsflash, we have rich people in Africa. We have the most beautiful tourist sites. We have well-educated, hard-working people just like myself and you in Africa. So can we please change the narrative like this?
Tell me about this film. How did you and PY come together to create this?
Again, I'll keep mentioning my cousin Power, who was also the co-star with me playing my brother. No stranger to the Wody Maya family. And he came over here and they really just built, they actually just built relationships, built a life. He started coming back here in around 2006 and going back and forth and just meeting people. So he met PY through Bless the Mic. He was doing, music at the time, and they built a relationship, and he kept telling me about PY. And when we started talking about we were going to do a movie one day, he's like, yeah, we need to get with PY, and that's going to be the perfect person, his connections, he can do this and that. So once he connected us, we started talking on WhatsApp, and it was like we had been knowing each other for years. We just clicked. And then when I got here, it was just, we became brothers for real. That's my brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how does it feel, it all came together and you got the audience here and you've been screening, as you said, on Amazon, Google, and what's the other one?
Apple TV.
Apple TV. How have people been responding so far?
The response has been great. Pretty much universally, people really are getting from it what I intended for them to get from it, which is I wanted layers in it. I had some serious things I wanted to say, but I didn't want it to feel serious. I didn't want it to feel heavy. I wanted some laughs in there. I wanted to feel lighthearted. And I go back to movies I compared to, we had movies like House Party in the 90s with Kid and Play, Last Dragon in the 80s. There's movies we used to have that just felt good. It was a feeling about them. I wanted to capture that feeling, but have a serious message, have some educational points in there, but I didn't want to lose, that tone, that lighthearted tone.
Final question, what advice do you have to people who are in America that may be thinking about coming to an African country to produce a project? Because I know there's a lot of apprehension because there's uncertainty and not knowing what Africa is like. What advice would you give to someone who wants to come into this terrain?
I would just say do your research. Don't be afraid of it. Definitely make good contacts. Have somebody again, I couldn't have done this without PY and Bassi, not in the way that it was done. But, as long as you connect with good people, somebody will put you with good people. I had actually, I have to shout out Say Foss, my sound guy, because before it was really rolling, I found him on Instagram and we were already halfway planning it before, I was able to get with PY, so I hadn't connected him yet. So I would have kept plugging away, finding somebody good, if I had to. So do your research, find somebody you can trust over here, build a relationship, and then go for it. You can do it.
So that's it for tonight's screening of Coming to Africa here in Accra, Ghana. If you missed it, you can catch it online on Amazon Prime as well as on Google Play. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you again next time.